So with side A open, checking that it's still side A up here, you can see that I've got my lap joint in there. What I now need to do on this side over here is put in the start of my, or part of my dowel joint. So the first thing I'm going to do is again tell the computer I want to work on the front. So I'm clicking on the front part here, making it go dark blue. And then I'm going to go to sketch. This time we're going to go to the circle tool because we're going to drill 2 holes. So click on the circle tool and draw 1 hole here and another one here. It doesn't matter really where you draw them and what size, because we're going to resize them all in a minute. So 2 circles, quite happy. Click on the tick. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to move my work around so I can see it from the front. I could move it by holding down the mouse key, but it doesn't move it very easily or get it into the position where I want to be. So if you click on this area here, I can then choose to look, remember the side view, the right view, and to click on here, and I can see it face on a lot easier. So the first thing I'm going to do is smart dimension my holes. So click on the smart dimension tool and then click on the circle and then move my mouse away, and it will tell me that the dimension of those holes at the moment are 11.97763, so on. I actually only want them 6. So backspace to delete that, type in 6, check your units in millimeters, click on the tick and it resizes it. Click on the tick over here because I'm quite happy with that. Go to smart dimension, do the other one. So I've got 2 circles now. If I do Control 7, it will put it back into isometric and I can see where my circles are. Now what I need to do is I need to place those circles where I want them on the piece of wood that I've created on side A. So back to looking at the side view, the right view again. This time I'm going to smart dimension them, but I'm going to smart dimension them from the edge of the wood. So I'm going to click on the center of the circle and then click on the edge of the wood, and it gives me that distance between the center of the circle and the edge of the wood as 9.12. I would like that to be halfway along the piece of wood that's going to slot in, so it needs to be 6 millimeters from there. You see it moving over. I can do the same, click on the tick, I can do the same with the other. Smart dimension, center of the circle, edge of the piece of wood. I always bring my measurements off my drawing so that I can see them a lot easier. Click on the 6, click on the tick, click on the tick. So they're correct to the edge, but they're not correct to the top. So I want to again smart dimension them by clicking on the center of the circle, but this time clicking on the top edge so I can see the distance there, and that's 16. I'm going to make it 20 millimeters. Click on the tick, click on the tick, smart dimension from the center to the top, 20, click on the tick, click on the tick. So if I do Control 7, I can now see my holes are in the correct place. What I need to do is actually make them into holes. So I'm going to cut away some material. So up to features, to extruded cut, and I'm going to cut in 10. Clicking on the tick. you can see if I move that around that it's cut the holes into the side there, and that is side A completed. So Control 7 puts it back into isometric, up to the save button and save it.